Hi, I'm Jackie Fernandez, Miss Fernandez, and I will be your instructor for this class. I thought I would give you a little overview of how to navigate our online classroom. So, when you log into your Yavapai College portal, you want to look over on the right-hand side where it says My Services, and there you should see the My Labs Plus link. So, you want to click that. And you should get a screen that looks like this. And you want to find your class. Okay, so this semester that would be for fall, that's Math 092. So you should have, your class should be listed here. And you're going to click there. And I believe you're going to be given some choices about accessing, purchasing access codes and so on. So you may be given a choice to purchase an access code or use the access code that came with your textbook if you bought the textbook, the hardcover textbook in the bookstore. But once you do that and once you come into the classroom, it's going to look like this. And so this is your beginning algebra online classroom. And here I want you to see that you will have a calendar and it will show you whether things are due. Also, you're going to have some announcements here. It's a good idea. These are the editor announcements first, and it's prompting you to run a browser check, and that's a good idea to make sure that you have all the add-ons that you need in order to be able to access the classroom. But then my announcements will be here, and so you will see week 1, August 20th, and it'll tell you what's due, and click more. You'll see the entire announcement of things that are due this week. The first thing you're going to want to do is come over to the left-hand side, and you're going to see that here you have a navigation menu, and this lets you go to different parts of the course. And this first week, I want to make sure that you click on Syllabus and that you read the syllabus, okay? And it's all here. You may read that. It tells you how you're going to be graded, other information that's going to be useful to you, and it'll always be located here, so you can always come back and refer to this page. The course calendar is also located here, and this gives you an overview of the entire semester and what's due, what sections will be covered on a particular week, and what homework or quizzes or actually tests, what homework and tests are going to be covered. So you want to keep this, referring back to this so you don't miss anything. You can always work ahead in this class, but you want to make sure that you, especially with the exams, that those are done by the deadline. So that's your course calendar. Then you have your instructor and institution policies, and you need to read through here. It'll give you information about attendance and withdrawing from the course and my math lab homework and exams and so on. So important information that you need to know. And so that's located right here. Okay. Now, if you're somebody who likes to have hard copies of these the syllabus, the course calendar, and the policies, if you scroll down to the course tools, then you will see, and I've got it here, I clicked on the arrow and so it's already expanded, but you're going to see a document sharing section, okay? And when you click there, you will see these are downloadable copies of the syllabus and the calendar and the policies. So if you want to print them, you can click here and download and print a copy. Okay. First thing you're going to want to do this week is, after you've read through these important documents, is click here on Do First. And this is a place where I want you to acknowledge that you have read all the announcements and syllabus and calendar and so on. And so what you do to respond here is that you're actually going to click respond, and that's going to bring you up here to a screen where you can edit, and as subject you can put your name. That would be great. So type in here your name, and then just include in these post that you have read, that you acknowledge that you have read all the important information from the syllabus and the calendar and so on. So just a couple of sentences there, okay? Once you've done that, once you've typed here your acknowledgement, then just click Post Response. And then once you do that, you will see it listed here under responses. Okay, so you want to do that first. Then you're going to want to come to week 1, homework 1. And here, this is your introduction homework. And so you're going to once again click respond and write a few paragraphs, at least 200 words, answering all of these different questions. So make sure you address all of these different points because this is a part of your assignment and it's graded. Then you're also going to reply to 2 of your classmates, and that's also going to be part of your assignment. But this will allow you to get to know who else is in the class with you and let us know a little bit about you. So that's your first homework. Here, this section, questions for the professor, I want you to know that this is a section you can use all semester long. If you've got questions for me that are not of a private nature, so not related to grading, for example, but if you've got some questions about the course and so on, you can post them here and then I will reply to you. And this is a good way because usually students have similar questions. When you ask a question, it helps other students to see the replies. Now, if you read this section and you see that a student has posted a question to which you know the answer, and I haven't gotten around yet to posting an answer, then you're welcome to respond to that student yourself on my behalf, okay? So that's questions for the professor. The how do I discussion. This is a good place where you can post questions relating to technical problems you may be experiencing or even assignment problems, questions about the homework, and other students and myself can give you hints or tips and help you. Now, I do ask that you don't ask questions straight from the test, but you can always get some hints from other students. So this is a discussion section that we will be using all semester long as well. Here we have the link to my videos. I created about 50 videos that go with all of our sections. So these are not from the book videos. The book has its own videos that you may want to view, but these are videos that I created myself from examples from the book. So just click on the link and that's going to take you to a web page where I have it broken down by chapters, and there are links here that will take you then to YouTube and you will see a video that that I've created. Composite numbers. Okay, so that's to help you, and often I have students that get lost during the semester or need extra help and never make the effort to watch these videos, and they're there for you. So I try to make it easy by putting it in its own section for you. Okay, now, so then my math lab homeworks, when you click here, you will see listed your homeworks for the semester and their due dates. And so right now you're only seeing the first one, but by the time you get to this, you should be able to see, or at least by Monday, the 13th, you should be able to see all the homeworks listed here. And so you would just click on the link, and that will take you to, you'll see all the questions. This particular homework has 20 questions, and you click on question number 1, and it brings you to this window where you will have a question problem, and you will be able to work on your homework and enter your answer. Okay, and I want to see up above here you've got listed the homework problems, the numbers, and you can skip around as you'd like. Okay, as soon as you finish a homework problem, you will see a little green check mark that you've done here. So that's how you will know that you've completed that problem. And homeworks are designed for you to close them and come back to them and be able to open them again to keep working. Over here on the right hand side are some good buttons that you want to get familiar with. The help me solve this is helpful because it will give you hints and definitions and just that will help you get through the problem, so you want to know about that. Okay. View an example, gives you a similar example to the one you're doing and actually works it through, okay, for you so that you can get hints, okay. The textbook, when you click there, it will take you to the page on the electronic textbook that talks about that topic. And so this is really helpful. Makes it easy for you to find exactly where you need to be in the textbook. Okay, and so you can just navigate and read your textbook, zoom in if you need to. You can even print the page. I believe there's a place to print. Yes, up here we can print the page and so on. So that's your electronic textbook. The Ask My Instructor button lets you send me an email about this problem. If you've exhausted all of the different options and you still have questions, then you can use the Ask My Instructor button to get straight to me. But remember also that we have the How Do I discussion board, and I would recommend that you use that first and see if you can get hints and tips from other students and myself, because frankly, if you're having a question about a particular homework problem, then probably several other students are as well. So I prefer that you try that first before you use the Ask My Instructor button, okay? But that's available for you as well. And then you can print the problem if you'd like to have the problems and work on them, on paper, okay? And then just enter your answer. So notice that when I asked for help, because I did not answer the question, I now have a little red check mark here. It's showing that I got that wrong. So, but remember, you can go back in and get the right answer, and then this will be changed to a green check mark. Okay? All right. Save your work. As you leave, you don't have to do these in one sitting, but when you come back here, you can see here that you attempted question 1, but got it wrong. So you got to go back and do that again. Okay. All right, very good. Your chapter tests, these are not going to show up yet until tomorrow, but here you see sample quizzes and tests that you can use to help you study. These are not part of the course, but you will also see our chapter tests and their due dates show up here. And these do not have to be done in one sitting. And I have another video that I'm going to recommend that you watch on how to take quizzes and tests in my math lab so that you can maximize your time. Okay. All right. And then your grade book is going to show you your grades and the work that you've, completed. Okay. Here is showing us that we've started homework number 1, but we haven't scored a 0, as you can see. Okay. The study plan is one of the tools that you can use to help you do extra work. You can go by chapter, and there are practice exercises and quizzes that you can do just as extra for yourselves. Okay. The temporary access, this allows you to use My Math Lab or My Labs Plus for a couple of weeks, but without paying, but then you must pay. Otherwise, you will not be current in your class and you won't be able to continue. So you do need to get that money to pay for this access code. Now, the chapter contents, this is good because you click here and you will see the different chapters. This is how you access your ebook. And some semesters I have students that never realize that their ebook is right here. So I wanted to show that to you. Here's chapter 1, section 1. And when you go to section 1, actually, you're going to see a link here. I was playing around with putting links to my videos within the sections, but this is the only one that got a video in there. Let's go to section 1.2. This is more what you will see. So it says watch. So section 1.2 is fractions. It says watch a video presentation. This would be a video that came with from your publisher. So you can see that comes right up.
Hi, I'm Patty Schwartzkopf. Today we're going to talk about fractions.
Okay, and so that's available for you to help you. Okay, you also then can go right to the ETextbook, and it'll take you right to section 1.2. You can read the book. There's ways for you to highlight the book. There's a highlighting tool where you can highlight things that you want highlighted. You want to explore here. Table of contents, you can skip around to the different sections, okay? Forward and backwards pages here. Zoom in and out so you can read it a little bit easier, and so on. Okay, so you've got your book is here for you to use. You can print pages from it, and okay, and then we'll just click back here and then work on your study plan. So these chapter contents have our chapters, and that's your book. So you want to know where those are and how to access them. All right, then you've got some more tools for success here that are optional, and you can look through those. The multimedia library, which lets you see which parts of the books have videos. You can look for a chapter, like chapter 1, and then say, okay, where are the videos? Find now, and there's a video that you can go straight to there. So this is a nice little tool here for you. Then I'm going to show you the course tools, and you can use the email feature from within the classroom to send me an email. Or, of course, you can email directly from your Yavapai College email address. There is a way for us to have chat, and I've never used this, but if you need a little bit of online help, we can schedule a live, chat where we could work problems together. So that might be a fun thing to do, but like I said, I've never used it, so that's a new tool. And then I've shown you the document sharing, where you have our syllabus and so on downloaded, things you can download and print. Okay, so that should give you a good overview and let you get started on your class. And I want to wish you a lot of luck this semester, and I'm here to help you. So make sure that you just contact me anytime that you need me. And please also help other fellow students by answering our discussion boards. And wish you much success. Have a great semester.